Chapter Surah 20. 1. TAHA. Comments. For detailed comments on Arabic alphabets, please see common note number 1. 2. He told Prophet Muhammad that he had not revealed Quran on him for him to be in distress. Object of Qur'an. 3. It is a reminder to them who fear. 4. It is a revelation by him who has created the skies and the earth. 5. He is benevolent and his authority is unchallengeable. 6. To him belongs all that exists in the skies and the earth and between them and between the skies and the earth and under the earth. 7. Whether he says anything aloud in public or not, he knows everything hidden or secreted. 8. Allahu Creator is the only Ilahi Creator. By whatever good name he is remembered, it does not matter to him. Moses. 9. Is he, Nabi, aware of the life of Moses? 10. Moses asked his family members to hold on as he had sighted a fire. Maybe he brings a burning coal from there or he may get guidance from that place. 11. When Moses reached that place, he heard a voice calling out, "O Moses." 12. He was his Rabbi Creator. Put off his shoes. Surely, Moses was in a sacred valley called Tuwa. 13. He had chosen him. He should listen to what is to be revealed to him. 14. He was Annallahu Creator, the creator of this world and its contents. He should follow his guidelines and pray regularly, remembering him. Do good, get good. 15. He said that the day of judgment is nearing. He was going to make that as an event to be seen by all. Then, every soul, person, will be rewarded according to what he does. 16. Beware that he is not misled and turned away from this by the disbelievers and who follow their low-based desires. That may cause his end. 17. He inquired from Moses as to what he had in his right hand. 18. Moses answered that he was holding a stick rod. He reclines in it for support, hits the branches of trees so that leaves fall down for his sheep to eat, and he uses it for many other purposes. 19. Moses was asked by him to put it down on the floor. 20. Moses put the stick rod down on the floor. Surprisingly, stick rod was turned into a live snake. 21. He asked Moses to lift the snake without fear. He said that he will turn the snake into the rod stick. 22. He asked Moses to press his hand on his right side. The hand will become white, but without any effect on him. That will be his second sign. 23. He told Moses that he could show more of such signs. 24. He required Moses to go and meet Pharaoh in Egypt as he was committing excesses. 25. Moses requested him to expand his chest. 26. Moses requested him to make his job easier. 27. Moses requested him to make him fluent of speech. 28. They should understand as to what he speaks. 29. He asked for a helper from his own family. 30. Harun is his brother and be allowed as helper. 31. Harun will be a support and strength to him. 32. He may be associated with him in his works. 33. This will enable them to praise him much. 34. They will remember him frequently. 35. Of course, he would be watching the two of them. 36. He said to Moses that all his prayers had been accepted. 37. He told Moses that he will bestow more favors some other time. 38. He told Moses that he had revealed to his mother what he had to be revealed. 39. Put her newborn child in a box and put the box into the river. The box will float, and the waters will put it ashore after some time. He will be lifted from there by him who is equal to him and the child. He will grow up under his supervision and will have his affection. 40. He said that he will remind him that when his sister was going away, she told him, Pharaoh, if he wanted someone who could look after the child. In this way, he had been brought back to his mother so that she could feel happy. He killed a man, but he got him relieved from that distress. He said that thereafter he underwent many trials and tribulations. For some years, he stayed with the people of Madian. Moses, came to the present place. 41. He had chosen him, Moses, for his errand. 42. He and his brother will receive his messages. They will keep remembering him. 43. He and his brother should go to the place where Pharaoh rules. Pharaoh has become very tyrannical. 44. He should meet Pharaoh and politely request him to be more lenient and fair. 45. Both of them told Rabbana Creator that they feared that Pharaoh may harm them and become more tyrannical. 46. He assured them that he was with them, they need not be apprehensive. He is watchful of everything. 47. Both of them should go to meet Pharaoh. They should tell him that both of them were apostles, messengers chosen by Rabbika Creator. They should further tell Pharaoh that he should let the children of Israel go away with them. They had brought this message guideline from his Rabbik Creator, and he has bestowed peace, salamu, on him, and that he should follow the guidelines messages. 48. They should also tell Pharaoh that they have been told that unless Pharaoh corrected himself, he may have to face chastisement. 49. Pharaoh inquired from Moses as to who was his master. 50. Moses replied that his Rabbi Creator was the one who created this universe and maintains it. 51. Pharaoh inquired of them as to what was the conditions of the earlier generations of persons. 52. Moses replied that this knowledge is with Rabbik Creator and is also stated in a book. Rabbi Creator does not make an error nor he forgets anything. 53. He has created the earth, its entire expanse, paths, sent down rains from above, an earth and from which man has grown crops, herbs, etc. of different kinds. 54. Man may eat of what grows, and his cattle may graze in the pastures. These are sufficient signs, indications, for the wise persons. Rebirth. 55. From dust of the earth, man was created, and into the soil man would be returned. To and from that, man will be raised again. 56. The two of them thus enumerated his signs, and also of the two of them. However, Pharaoh rejected them and refused to follow. 57. Pharaoh told them if they had come to turn him out of the place by magic. 58. He said that he can also produce magic like theirs. A time and open place for engagement may be fixed. They will keep their appointment and may not break it. 59. Moses said that this engagement may be held on the day of festival where persons will be gathered in the early hours of the day. 60. Pharaoh left that place. He finalized his plans for that engagement. No lies, punishment. 61. Moses told them that no one should state a lie. They could be punished for that. A person telling a lie cannot attain his objectives. 62. They discussed the matter with each other. However, kept the discussion as a secret. 63. People said to each other that these were magicians and they wanted to turn them out of their land and to give up their customs. 64. They were told to finalize their plan and thereafter to reach the place and settled down there according to rank. He who wins will prosper in life. Power bestowed on Moses. 65. They told Moses that he should first make his move, otherwise they will make their move. 66. Moses said that let them make the first move. They made their first move by putting across the ropes and rods. To Moses these appeared to be moving like live things. 67. Moses was scared by that magic move. 68. He inspired Moses to convey that he need not fear and that he will win. 69. He directed Moses to cast down the staff rod that he had in his right hand. This rod staff will devour their ropes and rods. He added that theirs was magical trick and cannot win. 70. When Moses cast his staff rod that devoured the ropes and rods, the magicians bent down as if in obeisance and said that they believed in Rabbi, creator of Moses and Aaron. 71. Pharaoh told the magicians of his land if they believed in him. He said before he would allow them to leave the place, he was sure that Moses has caused their entertainment as if he was their leader. Their hands and feet will be cut off from opposite sides and they will be crucified on the trunk of palm trees. Then they would realize that he was very harsh in chastisement. 72. The magicians told Pharaoh that they cannot put Pharaoh above one who had created them all. Therefore, he may decide as he likes, but that has to be confined to this life. 73. They reaffirmed that they believed in Rabbina, creator, and asked for his forgiveness for resorting to magic as compelled by Pharaoh. They have full faith in Wallahu, creator who is ever living. 74. Rabbahu, creator, declared that for the guilty person, the only place is hell. Here, he will neither die nor live. He will have a living death therein. 75. The believers who have done good deeds will have an elevated position in the gardens. 76. They will abide in the gardens under which rivers flow. This is the reward for those who purified themselves. 77. He instructed Moses to lead his servants, his people, away from that area, Pharaoh's area, at night. He will make a dry path in the sea. He need not fear of drowning of any of them nor of being overtaken by Pharaoh's men. 78. Pharaoh chased people of Moses with his army, but when they reached the sea and tried to cross it, they were all drowned. 79. Pharaoh has misled his people and not guided them correctly. 80. He told the children of Israel, people of Moses, that he had got him delivered from the clutches of Pharaoh. They had made a covenant, Torat Tohara, with him under the mountain Sinai. He had arranged for manna and salwa for them. 81. They should eat of good things which he has provided. But they should not be cruel or excessive on them. Wrath of his should not be caused. Anyone on whom his wrath is to fall, he will certainly perish. 82. He is very much forgiving to those who repent, do good deeds and believe and continue to follow the right direction. 83. He inquired from Moses as to what made him to hasten before his people. 84. Moses replied that he had come before them so that he could appease Rabbi, Creator. His people are following behind. 85. He said to Moses that in his absence, he has found that his people have been misled by Samiri. 86. Moses came back to his people grieved and sorrowful. Moses inquired of his people that if he had not promised them a good life, they consider that the time lag was too long, or they wanted the displeasure of him on them. Why had they broken their promise with Rabbika Creator? 87. People of Moses replied that they had not breached the covenants willingly but they were compelled to do that as undue burden was put on them to make ornaments of gold. Therefore gold was melted by them. Samiri also melted his gold. 88. He created the shape of calf, of a heifer, which would produce the sound of mooing. He said that a very long time has passed since Moses left them. It seems that he has forgotten them. Pointing towards the figure of the calf, of heifer, they said that he was their Illabhi creator and Illahu creator of Moses. 89. Moses inquired of them as to why they had not considered that the figure of a calf could not make any reply to them nor give any benefit to them or protect them. 90. However, Aaron Haran told them that this was a test in which they had failed. They should take heart as Rabbi Creator is very merciful and benevolent and they should follow him and his orders. 91. They said that they will not give up the figure till Moses returned to them. 92. Moses inquired of Aaron Haran as to why he had not stopped them when they were going wrong. 93. Why did he not follow him and did not follow his orders? 94. Aaron Haran replied not to seize him by his beard nor by his head. Aaron Haran feared that Moses might say that he might have caused a division among us, the children of Israel, and that Aaron Haran should have waited for return of Moses. 95. Moses further inquired from Samiri as to what was his object. 96. Samiri answered that he had seen angel Jibreel in the camp. He, Samiri, lifted a handful of dust from near the feet of angel Jibreel and put it into a cast as directed by his soul. 97. Moses directed Samiri to leave the place immediately. In this life, he will be saying touch him not. Further, he will face a threat which will overtake him. He, Samiri, was asked to look at the figure he had created and called it God. This will certainly be burnt. Thereafter, the ashes will be scattered into the sea. 98. But Allahu Creator of them all is Allahu Creator. He is the only Ilah Creator. He has knowledge of everything. 99. This is how he related to him, Nabi, events of past. He has also given prophet Muhammad, a reminder, Quran. Quran, do not violate it. 100. Whoever ignores it or violates it will have to bear a burden, punishment, on the day of judgment. 101. Such people will abide there, in which will be a heavy burden put on them on the day of resurrection. 102. On blowing of the trumpet on the day of judgment all will be gathered together. The eyes of the guilty will look blue, blank eyes. 103. The guilty may quietly be in conversion with each other. They might tell each other that he had been on earth for 10 days only. 104. However, he would know as to what these people were talking. The least guilty of them will say that they lived on earth for 1 day. 105. People may ask him, Nabi, as to what will happen to the mountains. His reply should be that Rabbi Creator will lift the mountains from their roots and scatter them like dust. 106. The earth will become a plain ground. 107. The earth will look plain and even. There will be no mountains then. 108. On that day, all will follow the caller, trumpeter. This person will be a simple person without any mischievousness. On that day, any conversation will be in low voice tone because of his presence. 109. On that day, there will be no intercession except for those who have sought his permission. If he is satisfied, please with the request. 110. He knows everything, happenings before them or after them, while they do not understand it. 111. Before the living, self-subsisting and sustainer of the world, the faces of the guilty will be downcast and humbled. Any person who is unjust and inequitable will bear the burden of punishment. 112. Anyone who believes in him, does good acts and is just should not have any fear. Justice will be done to him by him. Purpose of Quran to know true contents. 113. Allah's Creator has sent the Quran in Arabic language. What should be done has been detailed. Clear warnings have been issued against evildoers. Quran should also have the effect of remembering him, to know the contents of Quran by men. Comments. This verse should be read with verse number 97 of Ch. 19 and verse number 114 of Ch. 20. A conjoint reading of the three verses will show that the language of divine Quran has been chosen as Arabic so that not only Prophet Muhammad could read it and also convey the same to the people, but also to enable persons speaking Arabic language to read Quran personally. This would enable everyone to know what is to be done and what is to be avoided. The above verse also indicates that divine Quran was basically meant for the Arabic speaking people which were confined to a particular area. Verse number 114 of Ch. 20 further clarifies that let the entire Quran be revealed so that complete and correct contents, meaning and purport of the same could be ascertained. Obviously, this can best be done when different verses on a subject matter are grouped together to arrive at their correct meaning. The language of the above verse leaves no room for doubt that Allahu Creator wanted every person speaking Arabic to read it. For detailed comments, please verse number 3 of Ch. 3. 114. Allahu Creator is the Master and is highly exalted and represent the truth. Let the Quran be completely revealed. Thereafter, reading of it may be commenced. He makes a prayer to him to improve his knowledge. 115. He had given a commandment to Adam which he forgot about. He did not find Adam to be a man of strong will. Angels bow before Adam. 116. He asked the angels to bow before Adam. All had bowed except angel named Iblis. 117. He told Adam that Iblis was enemy of him and his wife. Adam shall not allow Iblis to guide Adam and his wife. Otherwise, he will be unhappy. 118. He has so decided that Adam should not feel hungry nor need clothing in the gardens. 119. In the gardens, Adam need not remain thirsty nor under heat of the sun day. 120. But Satan put before Adam a bad suggestion. Satan tempted Adam by saying that he could tell him of a tree the fruits of which were very tasty and make him a king of a kingdom which does not decay. 121. Adam and Eve ate the fruit of that tree. The effects was that the evil desires manifested. They became conscious of their private parts. They both began to cover themselves with the leaves of the tree. Thus, Adam had disobeyed the orders of Rabbahu Creator. His life became evil. 122. Yet, Allahu Creator chose Adam to give him his guidance. Exiled to earth. 123. He said that both of them, Adam and Satan, should leave this place. They will be enemy of each other. Still he will send true guidance to Adam. He said that he who follows his guidance will not go astray, nor be unhappy. Raised blind. 124. He who does not follow the guidance reminder will have a strained life. On the day of resurrection judgment, he will be made blind. Rebirth, blind by birth. 125. He will ask Rabbi Creator as to why he has made him blind when earlier he could see. Read Quran personally. 126. He will answer by saying that he had ignored the guidance though he could read and know them. Comments. Verse numbers 124 to 127 of ch. 20th may be read together along with verse number 71 to 73 of ch. 17. The above verse clearly proves that Rabbi Creator wanted every Arabic or non-Arabic speaking followers to read Quran personally. This is the purpose of repeating Arabic alphabets in different chapters. The above interpretation of the above verse is correct as to the aspect of reading personally. The above interpretation is further supported by verse number 127 of ch. 20 which says that the punishment in the hereafter will be more severe and will last for longer. For detailed comments on reading Quran personally, please see verse number 3 of ch. 3. For detailed comments on rebirth, please see verse number 28 of ch. 2. 127. This is one way of punishing those who do not follow the verses of the revelation sent by Rabbi Creator and are thus violators of the revelation and disbelievers thereof. Punishment of hereafter is more severe and will last for longer. 128. His guidelines are indications enough for persons to understand. They should know that how many generations have been destroyed at the very places where new persons are at present. 129. In spite of earlier messages by Rabbika creator, persons have not heeded them. They are now also not heeding the guidelines sent as reminders. Punishment is certainly due as and when the day of judgment reaches. 130. Therefore, he, Nabi, should wait. He should praise Rabbika creator. He should hold prayers before sunrise and after sunset. Later at night also, he may hold the prayer. He will remain happy during all parts of the day. 131. He, Nabi, should be satisfied with what has been provided by Rabbi Creator. He should not look at others scoffingly. 132. He, Nabi, should advise his followers to hold prayers as laid down in the guidelines. He has provided him with subsistence. He has not asked for subsistence from him. He must guard against evil. 133. They ask of the Prophet as to why he does not obtain any direct indications for them from Rabbi Creator. He has already sent sufficient indication by way of earlier books and messages. 134. Rabbana Creator could have punished them straight away for their false excuses, like not sending to them an apostle. Otherwise, they could have followed his guidelines instead of being humbled. 135. He, Nabi, should wait. Everyone is waiting. In due course, it will become known as to who is following the guidelines and is therefore on the straight and even path.